back! For anybody who clicked on the Watch Part 2 button, thank you very much. And for everybody else who clicked on this by accident, thinking it was something else, just leave now. You're not gonna like what you hear, probably. You still here? Oh, well, never mind. What would I just get done talking about? Madoka Magica? Okay. Next came a little thing called Codebreaker. It was a super-powered anime. Very interesting story, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It wasn't really my cup of tea. It was exciting, but in all honesty, it's kind of like Dead Man Wonderland in the fact that it's really not complete, and that's probably why I didn't enjoy it as much. There is a manga that it is based off of, so you should probably go and read that instead of worrying about watching it. I don't know, I'll keep my eye out for season 2. Gonkotsuo, the Count of Monte Cristo anime. This one is very interesting, and I have to say that it was pretty darn exciting. Although the Count is not Jim Caviezel, I can live with that because he's still one of the most awesome anime characters in existence. Though there is some singing in the beginning of at least the English version, and that is a bit ear hurt. I can say that I definitely did not enjoy that. The music was pretty, but oh, and speaking of pretty, look at the art style. It's very unique, although I'm not going to act like it doesn't hurt our eyes. I do like it, but there is some of it that will definitely give you eye cancer. Yeek. The ending theme song is definitely eye cancer, though the song itself is actually really good. I enjoyed that part, for all it's worth. Great anime. There's not much more I can say about this. Oh, and now I went on to Cat Planet Cuties. It's another harem and cat anime. Not much more that I can say about it. There was a cute little song sequence that went into it, though, in like the second to last episode, and that was probably the best part. Most of the good ones were in the last half of it. Oh, that's right, we just got through the Count of Monte Cristo. Oh, how easily we forget. That was a good one. Oh, and so was the next one, Fooly Cooly. FLCL. And the many other pronunciations that go into it. Easily the most bizarre anime that I and several other people in the world have watched. It's ridiculous, but it's fun and it's exciting and entirely out of this world. Wise man once said, if you want to understand Fooly Cooly, watch something else. It's only 6 episodes, so why don't you go watch it? Oh, Rave Master. Here's a story behind this. Why does anybody watch Rave Master nowadays? Simple. Fairy tale. Hiromashima. Fairy tale meets Rave Master. There should be something intriguing about this, right? Well, whatever. It only touches about 2/5 of the actual story that you can find in the manga, which has a total of 35 volumes altogether. But for what it's worth, it does have a pretty great theme song. Nope, I'm actually talking about the English one.
Welcome to the tale of a land conquered by evil. People in despair and living frightened to their bones. Huddle and the gang set out to find the answer, but together we must find a way to beat the shadow stones.
Yeah, you really don't have to take my word for that. How about you go read the manga instead and get the whole story that way and not have to put up with any of this crap? Sound good?
You'll never know.
Anyway, after that came a little thing called Wolf's Rain. This one is good. I've been recommended by a bunch of people to watch this, and I finally got around to it. It's got good characters and an intriguing story. My only complaint would be that it's kind of slow. In my own personal humble opinion, it was a bit, I wouldn't call it lackluster in the same way Arcana Famiglia was, but it definitely wasn't as fast-paced. There was action, but when you go past Fooly Cooly and Rave Master and suddenly go onto this, it definitely seems a bit of a downer by comparison. Not bad, but it wasn't amazing. Oh boy. Guess it, everybody, it's story time. Once upon a time, the person talking into the microphone had a stock anime. Something that I could just go between. You know, while you're waiting for something else that's actually good, you go back to that one and keep watching it, am I right? I had one of these, and it went by the name of Inuyasha. I'm not gonna say very much about it. It was my go-between anime for crying out loud. Long-running shonen, and after 167 episodes, I managed to finally finish watching it. Woohoo! Wait, what? There's a second part? Oh, come on! But there's only 26 episodes? What do you want me to say to that? I'm not going on to this. How about Brigadoon? Yeah, I just kind of randomly found this one at some point and decided, hey, I'll watch it. I like the name Brigadoon. Quite contrary to what I had in mind when I was watching this or just looking at it, it's really actually pretty dark, and in that respect, I would compare it to a certain Pt.2. Good anime. And I wouldn't say that this anime is necessarily a recommendation for anyone of any age or anything to really watch. I mean, it's older, you can just tell by the art style and by the way it's animated, which is not poorly animated. But really, if you're gonna watch something by the name of Brigadoon, you may as well go even older. Yes, this is it. This is what I should think when I think Brigadoon. It falls under the category of a mech anime, I think. It kind of got robots all over the place, so maybe people who like that kind of thing, if you like mech animes, maybe you'll just kind of put this on your list of short things to watch in the meantime. Okay, now let's watch Inuyasha the Final Act. 26 episodes later! Oh my gosh, it's finally over. What the heck am I supposed to do with my life now? After a year and a half of this crap, I just can't do. Oh. There's 4 movies that go into it. You know what? I have a movie month scheduled for 2015. I am not doing this. No, get out of my face. But what am I supposed to do with my life now that that's over? Anime convention! Yep. While I'm in my anime hangover, I may as well do that, right? It's here that I went to a panel with Caitlin Glass, who is, by the way, a very nice person. She managed to give me a really nice recommendation for what I should watch next. While I'm getting out of my anime hangover, we got to watch Honey and Clover. Interesting as it was, it's a very cutesy slice of life kind of anime, and I enjoyed it for all it's worth. I mean, once again, this was recommended as something that'll give you the feels, and you might cry when you watch it, I'm not gonna lie. Not not completely over the top, but it's an anime, so you have to expect something like that, am I right? Not much more to say about it, though. This is just something that, if you want a calm anime, you want to watch Honey and Clover. Honey and Clover. Next, Tiger and Bunny. This one was really exciting. I liked it, and it took me way too long for me to get around to watching this. But hey, the English version was on Hulu, so why didn't I just went ahead and watch that. It's like The Incredibles with sponsors. And it's not incredibly long, and there's a movie that goes with it that I'm supposed to watch eventually. It was exciting, and there was action. It wasn't overly violent, but it wasn't, like, censored or anything like that. I have to say that this was a highlight, and after the anime hangover, this really helped to bring me out of it. Although at this point I was kind of running out of things to watch, so I went with the next one. Someone recommended Ruby as an anime for me to watch. And yes, I know, it wasn't animated in Japan, you can't count it as an anime. Well, guess what? Based on the style, I'm including it on the stinking list. Whoop-de-doodle-doo. In this show, anything can and will be a weapon. The soundtrack was absolutely amazing, and since Rooster Teeth will hopefully eventually be giving us a 3rd season, I can honestly say that you should just go onto YouTube when you have your free time with 12-minute episodes and watch it. It really doesn't take too long. You'll be able to breeze through this, whether or not you consider it to be anime. Okay, we're getting close to the end of the year. I'm winding down. I think any energy I had in the first half of this video has been completely sapped from me. So let's find something random to just kind of fill the void. Petite Princess Yushi. Have you ever found one of those baby show animes before? Well, this is kind of in that respect. I mean, just look at it. It's not one of those deceptively cute looking animes. It literally is just that. It's an anime that's more for beginners or little kids. Nothing too special. Like I said, I'm winding down. I'm done. This one got brought up quite a few times before I got around to watching it, and I have to say, it was really quite fun to watch. Action-ish, kinda superpowers, definitely adventure-y. More on the childish side, I have to say. And there's also a manga that goes into this one. The manga and the anime, however, don't follow each other closely at all. Some incidents are similar, but they tell two completely different stories. So you can go one way or the other. If you'd rather read it, then go ahead. If you'd rather watch it, go ahead. Maybe you want to do both for crying out loud. Like this person. This one wasn't bad, but once again, it was kind of a wasting my time so that I can just get through it anime. I actually intended to end the year on this one. Unfortunately, I lied. I did manage to find out that a certain anime got its second part dubbed, and that was Majestic Prince. It's a mech anime, don't let the name fool you. People fighting aliens in space using giant robots. As much as we've already seen this, who knows how many times, it was pretty awesome. I am gonna say, though, there is one thing that really bugged me, no matter how much I may have liked it. The animation and character design had me constantly asking, where the heck are their noses? I mean, I haven't had this problem since Deltora Quest way back when. Seriously, where the heck are their noses? Have you ever just had one of those hiccups in the animation, or one of those things that seems kind of pointless to have there? I mean, really, other than that, it was a pretty exciting thing to watch. Okay, exciting might not have been the word for it. I need to watch more mech animes. I'll have to schedule one of those for the year. And that's it. Majestic Prince was the last of it. Woohoo! And if for whatever reason you feel like taking Ruby off of this list, and counting Hellsing and Hellsing Ultimate as one series, as well as Higurashi and Higurashi Kai, then this list has a total of 30 animes on it that I managed to watch, or at least finish this year. I'm looking at you, Inuyasha. However, this is not an entirely inclusive list. That's right, I've actually seen quite a few more animes. This is just everything that I watched in 2014, and I'm quite looking forward to next year. My honorable mentions for this year. First off, The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. And honorable mention number 2, Mirai Nikki, The Future Diaries. Wait a second. I managed to crawl through Hellsing and Hellsing Ultimate, but I wasn't able to finish The Future Diaries? No, 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 no. Okay, okay, yes, okay, it's stupid. Stupidity. Okay, 2015, New Year's resolution, we're gonna finish Mirai Nikki. Eventually. And, as of now, my summary of anime in 2014 is complete. Thank you for listening to this, and I would really appreciate it if you would give me some recommendations. Although I do have an extensive list of animes that I want to watch this year, there's no guarantee that those will get done. You may as well tell me what it is that you think I should watch. Okay, people, start throwing stuff at me. What do you want me to watch? What do you want me to review? What do you want me to do? This, that, and the other thing. Yes, I can put videos in here. This particular thing is going to feel like going through and finding videos for every single one of these animes that I watch because it's a pain in the butt. Rant over. Goodbye. That's the end of it.
Stuck inside, can't get this done, wish I could hide. This scene is really such a pain.
Finish.
I just can't see.
I mean, that took so long. I never started another long run
This work is
shonen anime series again. There's not a lot of time for this. No more. I'm not gonna waste my time on that anymore.
how much longer till I'm done.
What did I say? When? I never said anything about Bleach.
Wanna feel the sun, how much longer? I can't wait, how much longer until I can play
I didn't. Did I say that we were gonna watch the entire thing? No, I didn't. I don't recall ever saying that. No.
It was your idea.
No.
I don't like this any more than you.
No.